Hello everyone, welcome back to no, there's is this a photo? Yep, okay. Hi everyone, welcome back to EarthBound. Last time we got your Scarab, this time we're going to be exploring a bit and heading down to those pyramids that were mentioned in the hieroglyph copy. Or the hieroglyph and we got a copy of. Anyways, I wanted to tell you guys that I did off screen equip stuff. So Ness has the big league bat, and Paula and Jeff both have platinum bands. I did not get the crystal charm for a reason you will see in this episode, not too far off. And I did not get anything for Pooh because, oh, okay, so here's a new enemy. This is the high class UFO. What you want to use on these are freeze because it is their most exploitable weakness. Anyways, we are going to be heading down. So I did not get anything for Pooh, and that is because Pooh cannot equip any equipment. This isn't completely true, but we are going to... Pooh got sunstroke, damn. Okay, we do not want to go around getting stuff for Pooh right now because he has very specific stuff he can equip. Hi, Hintman. So we are going to just hold off getting him anything until we reach the point where we get him. So on this little platform, no sunstroke, thank God. Are you a thief, a warrior, or one who has come to see my majesty? You must decide what you really are. Therefore, what will you do? Now, according to the hieroglyph and the hieroglyph copy, there is a little pattern at the bottom of it. So if we press these buttons in the order listed on there, which is this, we get a little chime. Warriors, enter now. Search for the Hawkeye, which is what we came here to get. Now, a little confusing thing is it's up here, the actual entrance. I got confused my first time playing this game because I didn't see the entrance open, so I didn't know where to go. Hi, Photo Man, once again, please leave me alone. That's not true. I enjoy Photo Man's antics. There's a Photo Man location I missed in Summers. There's a couple. It's not important you get them all or anything. I don't feel like fighting those. Oh, whoa, hi. There's a mummy. It's actually a shattered man, the fierce shattered man. Pretty much everything you're going to encounter in this dungeon is going to be weak to PK freeze, so just keep that in mind. Anyways, welcome to the pyramid of Scaraba, which used to be my least favorite place in this game, but has recently become one of my favorites, honestly. I used to just really hate, oh, we got a mummy wrap, whatever that means. I just used to really have a distaste for particularly desert levels in games, but now I would consider them some of my favorites. Particularly this one, I really like its color palette, and I really like all of the fun colors and stairs and stuff. Now I know some people get annoyed by the amount of stairs in this because it's, there are quite a bit of stairs, and it does slow down your characters a little bit, but I don't know, it doesn't slow it down more than any of the other sort of hazards on land, which may be also fair to criticize, but I enjoy it. It just gives me a chance to stop and smell the roses even more than I already do in this game. So, as you can see, we fight hieroglyphs coming off of the walls in this level. I really enjoy it. I really just called this a level, huh? Anyways, that's what we're doing here, and I think it's a lot of fun, and I really like the enemies in this dungeon. I think they're really creative. A mummy and I suppose a mummy in a pyramid is not the most creative enemy, but hieroglyphs coming off of them, there's a lot you can do with that, and I really appreciate it. Anyways, I'm talking a lot, which is good considering this is a commentary based series, but anyway. In here, ta-da, there's a Viper. Yes. Paula takes it. That is not the item for Paula I was referring to. That is good for her. But we are going to be getting an item in this dungeon that is much more helpful for Paula and will save you 600 bucks on the crystal charm. Now, not that 600 bucks is an immensely huge amount to lose, particularly by this point in the game where there is just a lot of money being thrown at you from every direction. But I understand that some people might need to buy more healing items than I do, so I understand that. And Pooh learns Magnet Omega already. Pooh is a big PSI user. He has been learning a lot of moves every couple levels. Love these. I love seeing all four of them together. I just think it's very satisfying. Hi. There's really no way to avoid these hieroglyphs, so I'm just walking straight into them because I'm not afraid of them. And Pooh doesn't really need to use freeze. I've used quite a bit of his PP, so I'm going to try to be a little more conservative about it. Paula has plenty of PP, so I feel fine using more of hers. Anyways, heading into here. Oh, hello. There's a casket that charged us. What is this? This is the Petrified Royal Guard. Also very weak to freeze, I believe. And I believe, yeah, I'll just use freeze. I also believe he's susceptible to flash, in case you need to know. I'm going to have Pooh use freeze as well, just because this is a tougher enemy with more HP, and I do not feel like dealing with that. So luckily he's frozen up here. He was able to move though. I'm just going to have them kind of spam regular attacks. Smash! Love that. Came out swinging. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage. Nuts, can you take him out? Thank God there was a smash attack there. I don't know if it would have taken him out otherwise. We may have had to gone through another cycle, which could have been annoying. Anyways, Paula's level 35 now, which is good. Pooh's level 28, so Pooh's catching up in no time because he's already only 7 levels behind Paula. So there's a good chance he might even pass her up someday. Anyway, use this on Paula and... Oh, I'm an idiot. Ah, dang it. I just wasted... Okay, well, I maxed her HP out, so we're okay. What's this? This casket seems a little suspicious. Maybe we should check it out later. And can we... no, we can't. See, I'm telling you, these hieroglyphs are just unavoidable, so you're just going to want to take them on, just deal with it. I'm trying to use beta as much as possible just to save even a little bit more PP because, like I said, pretty much every enemy in this dungeon is weak to some form of... Oh man, that sucks. Wait, just wait until we get Pooh his armor and stuff, and he won't be useless. He's not even useless now. His PP's has been very useful so far. I hate putting it that way. It sounds weird. Anyways, whatever. At least we don't have to fight both of them this way because we get a little freebie. But as I said before, pretty much every enemy in this dungeon is weak to ice of some sort, so we do have a lot of ice to use. But, oh wow, I thought that was going to be enough. Oh well. Now I have to heal Jeff, but that's okay because Ness still has quite a bit. And we don't really have any PP healing items as of late. I mean, most of them are going to come in the form of those those PSI candies, caramels that you can get pretty sporadically throughout. So we are just going to have to wait for some of them, though there are places we can get them. So checking here, this casket has a speed capsule. And just to keep our stuff organized, we're just gonna use these items as quickly as possible. There's a couple of life noodles, that's nothing to sneeze at, and there's no way to get around you. Oh well. Oh, I just realized I'm totally valid to speed through these now that we've seen our fights with them, so I'm going to start doing that. Man, I've never been inflicted with cold so much in this dungeon as I have been this run through. Whatever. I used to consider this a very difficult part of the game, and looking back, it's really not that bad. I say as I lose Paula. Let's use one of these. Paula was revived. Oh, awesome. Okay. Like I said before, those do not work all the time, so that's why I was a little bit wishy-washy about using a secret herb, and I just saw it as an opportunity to possibly free up some inventory space if it didn't work. But that's why we got them. Anyways, now we reach here. Oh, yeah, you just press it and the boss battle starts. Mini boss, Guardian General. So I'm going to open up with the PSI Apes. This thing is just an upgraded enemy of the other ones. It's also very weak to ice. I'm actually not going to use PSI Apes. I'm going to use PK Flash on it. I'm not sure if it's susceptible. Sign tells me it is, though. We're going to use a big bottle rocket and Pooh. This is kind of what I've been trying to save some of his PP for, so that we can fire all stuff at him as fast as possible. As you can see, he's nothing to sneeze at, so we generally want to fire as much stuff as possible, and, well, that was not as bad as I thought. Like I said, big bottle rockets make Jeff one of the most useful characters in the game. And believe it or not, it's not even his strongest item. Pooh's already level 30, so he's catching, and 31, so he is catching up like nobody's business. He might even out level us sometime soon. So I'm going to use, well, I'm comfortable letting Pooh heal himself now that we got past that mini boss. Heading in here, there is a switch to press. Someone must have stepped on a switch. It sounds like something above is moving. Well, maybe we should check out that. Oh, damn, I hate it. Ugh, gosh. I hate having to fight both of these. Whatever. Let's use PK freeze on you because I want to get rid of you as quickly as possible. Ugh, this is annoying. Anyway. But yeah, I would very much say that this is one of my favorite parts of the game now. I used to really have a distaste for it just because of my general distaste for these sorts of levels, but now there's something like so charming about it and a lot of fun about it. It feels like a little adventure, and it's just something I really enjoy because I feel the adventure aspect is lost in a lot of current games and is not effectively captured after like a certain threshold of time in a lot of films and stuff. Check here, there is a rain pendant. Who took the rain pendant? It was Ness. I'm going to give that to Paula. Well, that's annoying. Okay, Paula, what do you have that I can use immediately? Oh, we have the hand-aid still. Man, we have had that for so long. So this is just one of those like handbag stripe app type of item, so I'm going to drop the mummy wrap, give the rain pendant to Paula. Very good. So we are going to go to Paula and replace that with the rain pendant, which drastically increases her defense, and then not equipped it. Okay, there we go. So something tells me I can't use the for sale sign here in the pyramid, but I think it's worth trying. A customer is heading this way. Please tell me a customer actually comes into this pyramid. Please tell me that. No, there's no way. Okay, anyways, it's kind of weird to me that they will just tell you that someone's coming even if they're not actually. Pretty ballsy. I think that's funny. Anyways, Paula just learned the next level of fire gamma, I believe, which is very, very nice. So now we're going to do a little bit of backtracking. Now that we pressed that switch, we are going to head back up and check out where that casket was before. We said it was suspicious and we pressed a button, so that must mean something has happened. So I'm going to immediately head down because, oh gosh, holy hell, there's a lot of stuff in here. I do not feel like dealing with this right now, so let's try to run, please. Oh gosh, okay, come on. Oh man. Wow, I definitely just put myself in a much worse situation by attempting to run instead of just fighting, and now everyone is dead. Okay. So we're going to... It's so annoying you can't just use the other party members' items directly from theirs. So we're going to use the secret herb. Paula was revived, thank goodness, because those do not work all of the time. Paula, we're going to have you use a secret herb on Jeff. Didn't work. Oh, great. Yeah, like, yep, that's the first instance of it happening. It doesn't work. So how about Jeff? Okay, very good. And luckily we do have... I'm also interested in this gelato. Let's give that to Paula. 30 HP, not bad, but definitely not worth the money I spent on it. And Paula, who has the... Do you have it, Jeff? Who has the cup of life noodles? It is Pooh. Oh, he actually has 2 cup of life noodles. I didn't realize that. Okay, let's use this. Here I am talking about how this is actually one of the easier parts of the game, contrary to popular belief, and lo and behold. So we are going to use that on Paula, and we are going to use the remainder of it on Jeff, because this pretty much uses the rest of our PP. I wish we could have had a little bit more, but oh well. Live and learn. Anyways. Oh, screw off. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. Just a little snake. Not too bad as long as it doesn't poison us, hopefully. Oh gosh, oh. Okay, very good. And Pooh gains yet another level. So we have, oh wait, I just realized we have brain food lunches. Yeah, let's use that on Paula, heal her, and look at that, 45 PP recovered, very nice. Pooh has a bowl of rice gruel. Does he have a brain food lunch? Yeah, there it is. Um, I think I am going to actually use that on Ness. And oh, he even puts the jar of deli sauce on. And that's 107 PP, which is very useful and we can very much use right now. So the cats gets moved. Doesn't matter, we're already close to the end of this, and I may have even oh, I saw your sign and thought I should stop and buy something. I tried to find it, but no such luck. I think you should give this up and go home. Okay, well, it's another one of those moonside situations. There's something on the platform. Do you want to get it? Yes. There's no Indiana Jones trap. You can just take it. It's the Hawkeye. Now, some might say I just wasted that brain food lunch, but I don't consider it a waste if it kept me from dying, because we are about to get to a point that might heal us, and so maybe I shouldn't even have used that secret herb, but oh well. Money's not an object, so I'm not particularly worried about not having enough money to replace those said items. Anyways, heading through here, we have yet another staircase, believe it or not. I think this is one of the more fun dungeons because I think the enemies are overall much more fun to fight. I know that sounds kind of weird because I sounded annoyed with them before, but I do think they are fun. Since things are so vulnerable to PK freeze, it does feel like you're really powerful over them, even if your power over them really just lies in being stronger to them in terms of type advantage. I don't know. I think it's another, oh, what? That was weird. I guess the stat salmon left after. I think it's oh, hi. Let's get this. Diamond Band. Very nice. I don't know who would need that. I don't think anyone does. Yeah, so I guess you can just skip out getting one of the Diamond Bands in Scaraba if you would like. And wow, that sucks. Okay, screw off. Okay, there we are. And let's use Life Up on Pooh, who has definitely earned it. And head down this hole. Well, cool. I think I'm just going to use our strongest attacks because simply not just fighting them last time didn't work out so well. In fact, I'm even going to use a big bottle rocket on here because I do believe we're near a location where we are going to be able to replace it if it's a big problem. And even if not, we will eventually find a place that we can replace it at. Ness is now level 43, Paul level 38, level 33, and he learned Freeze Omega, which is awesome. Freeze Gamma, not Omega. We haven't gotten to Omega moves yet. Let's heal up Pooh here. Man, I forgot there's another, like, little... well, at least we didn't have to fight that guy over there. I seriously forgot that there's another section to this. I thought that that was kind of the end of it, but I'm just forgetting things. Anyways, I'm going to try to go really quickly because I don't want to fight that thing. Good. Okay, sweet. That was really my only contention being here. So really it is a good thing that I used that brain food lunch, so not a waste at all. Very much could have been a deciding factor if we made it through or not. Man, these enemies are giving us colds like nobody's business. I've never seen them be this aggressive with giving us like fevers and colds and stuff. And you're presumably one of the last enemies, so I'm willing to fight you. And why did you do so much damage? Oh my gosh. But luckily Jeff stuck it out and got a level up, so whatever. My gosh. Anyway. Yay. It's the guy from Dalam. Well done. You have made it. We finally meet, Prince Pooh. Haven't you met before? The stars foretold that I would meet you here. So now it's the time to show you the way of the star storm. For a while, you must live far away from your friends and live with me. Do you understand? There's only one answer. I must stop you here, even if you don't want to. Stay with me for a while. Do you understand? It is important that I study and learn the star storm. It will be most helpful to us. Once I learn it, I'll meet up with you, Ness. Trust me, I will see you again. It depends on Pooh's efforts that will determine the reuniting of the group. Be faithful and wait for the time comes. Until the time comes. Okay. Well, here we are once again. Poohless, some might say. And wow, Jeff has eclipsed Paula in levels. That actually happened quite a while ago. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway. I am not sure if it was the dungeon man, but there is a strange looking tower to the northwest. This key I picked up a little while ago shall maybe open the tower. You may have it. I do not need it. And here it is. I guess it was lost in the wilderness, as that man in Sakraba said. Scarabot, dang it. Since I'm dealing in some pretty rough stuff, I can't run my business in town. I've got a wide selection. What are you looking for? Okay, good. I have some money on me. There's a crusher beam, which I don't have enough money for, unfortunately. Man, okay, never mind. I don't have enough. Multi-bottle rockets, though. It's basically like 10 bottle rockets in one. This can deal up to 3,000 damage and is the ultimate item of pretty much the entire game. Most bosses can't stand more than 1 or 2 of them. So if you want to get one of these, I very much recommend it. I'm going to try not to abuse them. There's only a couple times I think I'm going to, but we will get them later. There's also a bazooka if you want that for Jeff, but we don't want that because it's not even as good as the stuff we have right now. So actually it doesn't look like we can really get anything, but we'll get stuff eventually. And oh my gosh, there's so many. Okay. Oh, hello. Looks like you could enter, but it's locked. Well, we did get a key to this tower, and this is northwest. The key worked to open the door. You may enter. Welcome to... Oh, welcome. You are inside of my body. Brick Road. Brick Road? The guy we ran into quite a while ago when we were all alone as Jeff. My statistics show that 70% of the people go to the right first. Brick Road. Well, I'm going to... Oh my gosh. I didn't know that there were going to be enemies over here. Alright. And the same ones from the store that were really annoying. So let's try to take out particularly that coffee as quickly as possible. Don't want to deal with that. Anyways. Good. Okay. So if you go to the left first, there's a little rest area here. First, I want to save. Very much worth our time. There's an ATM machine here as well. And so I guess we could go back and get that and buy that stuff from that guy if we want to, but I think we will in a little bit. I'm going to get the ATM machine. I'm going to get money from the ATM machine though, so we will do that. We have quite a bit of money, so I am not worried at all about this. So I'm going to get like $8,000. I think that's good enough. If you check this bench, it's just like checking into a hotel. Brick Road. Good night, bench. May you relax and recover your health and spirits. Yeah, so you get to spend a night on this little bench. Did Jeff fix anything through the night? It would be nice if he did. No, he didn't. And over here, I want to point out that there is a hospital here where you can revive people and heal up and everything. What's more interesting, though, is that this is one of the 2 Red Crosses remaining in the game, and it seems like they got away with it because it's skewed off to the side like that. It is a dungeon owner's obligation to hire a doctor and a nurse. Brick Road. Well, Brick Road seems like a stand-up guy. Stand-up dungeon maker, really. Keep this board in mind. Brick Road. Even though you can't get up there now, you might be able to later. Brick Road. All of these signs are worth reading. Your first goal is to reach the 4 ropes. Brick Road. Before we go that way, though, I'm pretty sure there's a present over here. Place an item at the dead end. You are free to take whatever you want. Brick Road. There is a molecular soup in it, and that's a pretty good healing item too. I'm curious. What is... No! No! Oh, I'm an idiot. I meant to say help. I meant to press help, but I pressed drop. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I think that restores like over 100 HP too. Once a dungeon is built, monsters always start moving in. Brick Road. Well, there are plenty more items in here, luckily. That makes me sad, though. Items that are easy to get are usually disappointing. Brick Road. Okay, well, one of the few item boxes in the game that actually gives you money. Very rare. There's a snake inside. So Paul is a snake and a viper. One of those girls, huh? And there are the 4 aforementioned ropes. Don't be a slacker. If you work hard, you'll get good stuff. Brick Road. I couldn't agree more with the opinion of the left billboard. Brick Road. Thank you. There's a super plush bear. Very nice. It's an upgrade of the teddy bear item we've seen before. Has more health, which is good because there are quite a few monsters in here, as one of the billboards have mentioned. So heading up here, we do have a little mystical board there. All enemies we've seen before. I built a bulletin board without a message. Brick Road. I wonder which one it is. Anyway, there's some stuff up there, but maybe we'll see it later, maybe we won't, who knows. The grass is always greener on the other rope. I wonder why that is. Brick Road. The grass is always greener on... Oh. Did these all say the same thing? Huh. Okay. You want to go up the third rope. That's what I know. There are items in the... Oh, wow. That's cool. Oh, and there's a Dolly clock. I thought that was exclusive to Foresight or Moonside. That's interesting. I didn't know it could appear here. Anyways, that was kind of weird. I just happened to spawn on it. This is the second floor of my body. Brick Road. Nope. What's a dungeon? That's my eternal question. Brick Road. Gosh, there are a lot of billboards, and I'm going to read them as many as I can. There's a hole down below. You don't have to worry about this for now. Brick Road. $10. Sweet. I put out a bulletin board, but it's probably unnecessary. Brick Road. Well, I love how meta this dungeon is. It's a lot of game designer humor, which is interesting to me because that's generally not... Oh, there's another bench if you want to stay there. No, I don't find it particularly necessary, but necessary as in to use right now for myself. Inside the dungeon, flash photography is prohibited. Brick Road. Okay. But yeah, it's a lot of game designer humor, which I find interesting. Not saying all that exploring games. You are standing right around my belly button. Brick Road. At least not saying exploring video games that isn't done super without like... It's generally done very on the nose and isn't particularly funny. I find this actually kind of clever. There is an item at the dead end, but I have been known to be wrong occasionally. Sorry. Brick Road. Okay. Maybe we'll look at the dead end then. This music is one of my greatest accomplishments. Brick Road. Oh boy. It smells like flowers here. If you can't smell it, your nose must be stuffy. Brick Road. It's nice to know that the canon is this place smells like flowers. Oh, there's not one at this dead end, but there is one at this one. Sun Guts Bill. Okay. Dungeon exploration is tough, but it's also fun. Brick Road. Yeah, I love it. It's clever like that sometimes. There's a PSI caramel. Good. Was saying we need some of those. There are lots of monsters up there, but don't stress out. Brick Road. There are lots of monsters. This is the third floor of my body. Brick Road. Oh, Mad Ducks. Mad Duck. They can be a nice pet if they stay far away. Brick Road. Up here is a really interesting area that I enjoy quite a bit. It's kind of an enemy zoo of sorts. Gruff Goat. They are a really gruff kind of goat. Brick Road. You can say that again. Goodness. Jeff knows. Slimy Little Pile. He has a bad habit of burping. Brick Road. Slimy Little Piles. I've missed you guys. You guys are one of my favorite enemies in the whole series. There's a wet towel inside. Okay. Good night bench. Oh, okay, so that's it. Well, I guess it's going to force me to use it, though. Working through the night, Jeff fixed the broken pipe. After being fixed, the broken pipe became the shield killer. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. We have had that broken pipe for so long. We got it all the way back when Jeff was in Winners alone. And now we finally have a use for it. The shield killer. And I promise I won't drop it this time. Shield killer. Items for Jeff. Breaks through the enemy's shield during a battle. Can be used many times. It's an infinite use item that kills enemy shields. Very useful. Good job. You finally made it. There's a board upstairs that says that. Brick Road. Well, thanks for the heads up. Good job. You finally made it. Brick Road. That face is mine. Feel free to talk to it. Brick Road. Welcome. Long time no see, Mr. Jeff. We met in Winters a long time ago. I'm Brick Road. Dr. Andernut's finally made me Dungeon Man. If you want, I'll come with you guys for a while. The return hole is over there. Jump in that hole and then walk out. Well, if you say so, it's your body. We don't need that magic butterfly. Return hole. Jump in with all your courage. Brick Road. Well, what if we go to this other one? I'm curious what that sign says. Goodbye exit. Someday you should enter with courage. Brick Road. Well, I guess that doesn't mean never, so I guess we'll check it out some other time. So now after going all the way up, we get to go all the way down these holes here, which is a lot of fun, I think. Nice little reward. You even get a little reward here, an IQ capsule, but I have too much stuff because I'm not smart. I think we can drop the wet towel, honestly. An IQ capsule, very good. I do know for a fact, in case you're curious, that the for sale sign does work in Dungeon Man. In case you need to know that. Anyways, I have my money, and we're going to head out now. Oh man, I immediately got into a battle. So this beautiful UFO, also very weak to, I was gonna say PSI attacks, PSI freeze in particular. So now Dungeon Man follows us. Very fun. And oh, is this a Photo Man location? I didn't even know. Found it on total accident. Pictures taken instantaneously and photograph juice, whatever. It does make me very happy that we get a picture with Dungeon Man. Anyways, Dungeon Man had some really interesting beta art or concept art when he was first being introduced to the game a while ago. And it's more of like a city on top of his head. I think it's very awesome. Oh, hey, we still have our super plush bear. Oh, that's so funny. I didn't even know that. So anyways, now we can buy some more stuff. So I am going to... Oh, damn it. Okay. First I want to sell some stuff because we need room for Jeff to even carry this stuff. But now that we have the shield killer, I don't think the ruler is overly necessary. And we can probably get rid of the protractor as well. I am going to keep the neutralizer. Initially I was going to sell it a while back, but I do find it kind of useful now. So it's basically another shield killer. So Paula does not have... Okay, we need to do some selling for Paula as well because she has a viper and a snake, neither of the which we need. Sells for a lot of money though. We are going to buy her the French fry pan. Both the snake and the viper are essentially items that just are poison enemies. And he'll buy the deluxe fry pan, very nice. We are going to get Jeff the crusher beam. Very nice. Sell the hyper beam, very good. We are going to get Jeff 2 multi-bottle rockets. And if you can't afford the multi-bottle rockets right now, do not worry. You will get another chance to get them pretty immediately. So we are not far away from another opportunity to get them. So do not worry. If you can't, I'm just going to get some now. Wow, I think this is one of the few opportunities you can actually have 5 members of your party. Interesting. Wow, there are a lot of enemies out. Oh no, I'm being caught in the palm trees. I cannot move. Well, if I cannot move, it is okay. Yes, it makes me sad, but I must say goodbye here, at my eternal resting place. Well, now we are back down to 4. And, oh goodness, man, the game is slowing down. There are so many enemies. And I know it seems like, oh, well, see, emulating, it's the piracy check will give you a ton of enemies. Now, I want you to know that that is not the case because I have tested the theory with the One-Net Crows, and it does not appear that way. So I don't know why I'm getting so many enemy spawns right now. Anyways, we are going to PK apes all of these mother people. I'm not going to deal with that. Anyways, we're just going to do some bashing And I do remember that Jeff has that can of fruit juice. I know it's not particularly conducive to our turn, but I am going to use it on Paula just to get it out of our inventory. I meant to sell it, but I was like, I might as well use it, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Paula's gut saved her big time there. A scary place called Deep Darkness is on the other side of the river. The monsters are very strong, and you can lose your health just by wandering in the swamp. Do you want to cross the river even though you know it's a stupid idea? Yeah. The swamp is bottomless. Even if you're swimming, you'll be dragged in. It's a different story. You have a submarine. Well, looks like we're going to need a submarine then. We saw one of those in you. A submarine? I believe that I have one in my old vehicle collection. Please enter. And now you get to go through Brick Road again. I'm not kidding. We are just going to straight up go through the dungeon again, which I admit is not all that conducive to some fun gameplay, but is what we do have to do. We have to just go up through the same way again. And also, Paula is dead. Luckily, there is a hospital right here, so I feel fine doing this. So I do think, though, that it's pretty warranted to... Why do I have the option to see Ness if he's not even in the hospital? Thank you. I do think it is... it is... goodness. No, thank you. I do think it is very fair to say that it would be fine for us to speed through the dungeon on this time. Mostly just because I want to be a little conducive to the length of these episodes. I want to continue producing roughly 40-minute long episodes, so I do not want to have to stray too far from that, because a good stopping point would be just after 40 minutes. Anyways, we are just going to speed through here. I do love Dungeon Man, and I think it's such an awesome concept, and this kind of weird meta humor about dungeons in video games seems to be far and few between. Just kind of the self-awareness of it in general without coming across as really unfunny and forced. And that's kind of one of my favorite things about EarthBound, is how non-forced its comedy is. There are moments where I would say it gleams sort of forced, but overall I would say it's a very funny game just because of the people who are writing it, and particularly Shigesato Itoi, who has just a very unique sense of humor to begin with. So, heading up here, we are already at the zoo, and to be fair, I was kind of trying to take my time going through that other time because I was trying to read everything. So, there's an old submarine at the back of the dungeon. It can be used to cross the river. There's a goodbye exit over there. It'll take you to the submarine. Don't make a mistake which exit you take. You need to take the goodbye exit. Hope to see you again. So there you have it. Return hold. Jump in with all your courage. Brick Road. So we want to go to the goodbye exit over here. So we are going to do that. And this billboard actually moved. Interesting. So yes, we got to use it after all. Woohoo. So heading down. There's a little mushroom field over there. There's a thing over here too. A talisman ribbon. We have quite a few cups of coffee just because of the cups of coffee we fought. So we are going to use those, and we're also going to want to sell that thing that Diamond Band Ness has. I forgot we had that. Let's have Jeff give Paul the talisman ribbon. I'm assuming that's going to be better for her other talisman ribbon. Yeah, that's much better. And we'll sell that other item she has later. So heading over here. Look, we're up here. Hey guys. God, I wish I could be on that bench right now. Some of those cups of coffee wrecked us. I set up a telephone line in the dungeon. I wonder if that's controversial. Brick Road. Let's call Dad while we're up here. $4,500 to our bank account, so we're back over $40,000 again. Very nice. Thank you, Dad, but we are going to keep going for a little bit here. Old vehicle collection. This is my secret hobby. Brick Road. Hi, all of you dumb, stupid presents. Taxi with no engine. Beautiful, even though the thing doesn't run. Brick Road. Rusty bicycle. Rust is the perfect brake. Brick Road. This is a gift from Dr. Nuts. Be careful how you use it. Brick Road. This is an instant revitalizing device. You can use it, but I want to get through. Good lord. Uh, Man, there are some serious enemies going on in this section. Okay. And we get a cookie. Very useless, but we'll use it regardless. So if you go right past the sign, you can get into the revitalizing machine and be all good. And look at that. Broken down old submarine. The yellow color is purely coincidental. Brick Road. Another Beatles reference. And Jeff can fix it. So, believe it or not, this yellow submarine and that line about the yellow color being completely coincidental in direct reference to the Beatles song Yellow Submarine is actually very present in the Japanese version. It's almost a direct translation of the line, and there were a lot of Beatles references added in translation, probably because there are so many in the original version. This is one that was actually already present, which I appreciate. I can go for some Beatles. All My Lovin' was one of my favorite songs. It was like my first favorite song, I would say. I found it right around the time my grandfather was in the hospital, in sort of hospice situation, and yeah, I really gravitated towards it around that time. And now here we are, arriving in deep darkness. Ring ring. Oh, okay. Let's hey Dad, nice to talk to you again. I know we just talked, but I could use another save. You know, always can. So, if you didn't use that instant revitalizing device, you can talk to this little monkey here. Monkeys run the inn in the forest. You can stay here for free. Do you want to spend the night? Yeah, sure. You're sure to have fond memories of the monkeys inn after your trip. And you can actually heal right here if you'd like. Very good. Don't you think it was comfortable? Take care and goodbye. I want to check my items really quick. Yeah, okay, Ness has the Hawkeye. If you do not have the Hawkeye, you want to call Escargot Express to use it, to get it for this area. We're going to hold off on really adventuring into this area until next episode. Good lord, look how slow this is. Goodness, thank you. But I am going to let you know you want the Hawk's Eye. Shh, don't talk so loud. What do you want? There's an arms dealer right here that you can buy multi-bottle rockets for. The price is always the same for when you're buying one. It's always the $2,139, but you can get them very, very conveniently here in Deep Darkness, which when you go to the PSI teleport menu, we can now teleport to. So there you have it. Whenever you need multi-bottle rockets, so that kind of solves that arc for that little story arc for the episode. So I think that's actually enough for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Next time on EarthBound, we are going to explore Deep Darkness and see what lies beyond it, and maybe even return to some previous locations. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.